It was an emphatic Bristol City victory yesterday night. A truly five-star performance, one may say, against Blackburn Rovers at Ashton Gate under the lights. Welcome to the 1894 podcast. I'm joined, as always, by Matisse to react to, a drubbing. Someone I go to the games with said Blackburn got burned. It was a terrible, terrible way to say it, describe it, but it was accurate. Matisse, how are you feeling after yesterday's drubbing?
It was brilliant. I mean, we both went to the game. You can watch our instant match reaction and also Annie's vlog, but that was something. We haven't had a win like that in a while. To be precise, that whole game at the end of season a couple of years ago. But yeah, they were really poor, but we capitalized, which we don't always do. And it was good to see. I mean, 5 goals, another clean sheet to add to the tally. That's 4 in a row now. And yeah, it was a great performance. Conway with a double, Naki with a double off the bench, Anis as well. And we looked really good. And yeah, it was a great day. And 4 unbeaten as well. So picking up a little bit of form now.
Yeah, I think it's 5 clean sheets and 6, if I'm not mistaken. It's really, really top form from Bristol City, which is the main thing, isn't it? Some consistency. Should we get straight into it, I suppose? Yeah, we'll go straight into it. Right, this is the Bristol City 11, which took place yesterday. It was back to a back 5. Sorry if I causing irritation with my mic there. It was back to a back 5. It was so it was Max in goal, Ross McCrory right wing back, George Tanner, not Tanny, Tanner, Zach Viner, Hayden Roberts made up the 3 centre backs, Campering left wing back, Joe Williams and Jason Knight in midfield, Scott Twine, Mark Sykes as the 2 kind of number 10s kind of floating about off Tommy Conway. The team who made it really easy for us yesterday. Ainsley Pears in goals for Blackburn. Callum Britton, who gave away the penalty for Blackburn. Man of the match, Dominic Hyam. Scott Horton, man of the match for us, Dominic Hyam, mind. Harry Pickering, left back. Sondre Tonstad and Joe Rinkin Castillo in midfield. Dylan Markande. The returning Sammy Smolic as our number 10. Tyrese Dolan on the left. Sam Gallagher up top. Let me know your thoughts. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section if you're watching this after the fact on that City team. If you're watching it live, let us know your thoughts on that City team. Matisse, let me get your thoughts on that City team. 5 at the back.
5 at the back. Yeah, we thought we were only going to keep it for, I think, that the first game where we introduced it back, but we looked pretty confident with it, really. And obviously, well, Dickie's out, so yeah, we've had Viner and Roberts in his preferred position. And Tanner's been solid, so we fit Tanner and McCrory in the same team. It's a solid lineup. People were probably thinking maybe Mehmeti over Sykes, but yeah, just a bit of rotation. Obviously, we've still been having a lot of games, and Twine starting and Tommy Conway back in the first 11. Yeah, in terms of Blackburn, we were maybe worried a Smodic's goal, but yeah, he was nowhere yesterday. Great to see Sam Gallagher though. I mean, I just said he's 6'3". He was massive, but anything.
We were sat quite close to the pitch in the Lansdowne, weren't we? And we were like, oh my god, Sam Gallagher's massive. Like, if they get balls into the box, we might be screwed because we don't have Dickie, obviously, and Viner, brilliant centre back, but not the tallest, and Hayden Roberts as well, not the tallest. And Tanner was kind of Tanner was right centre back, but he was kind of playing as a right back and at some points, and his defensive position was really good, made some really good challenges. But yeah, I was a little bit concerned at the start. Like, my goodness me, Sam Gallagher's massive. Like, I knew he was tall, but I was like, probably the first time I've seen him play in the flesh. So to go, he's massive. Might have a bit of trouble. No, didn't have any trouble at all. Yeah, I was relatively pleased. I was obviously I would probably expected a back 4 again at home to a Blackburn side who are not performing at their best at the moment. I would have probably expected a back 4, but look, if you win 5-0, I don't care if you play a back 4 or a back 4. It's win 5-0. Yeah, Joe Williams comes in midfield for Matty James. Not too surprised. Probably Matty. We probably see Matty James start against Huddersfield, weren't we? So yeah, I wasn't particularly surprised or disappointed about the team. Let's get into the game then. 3 minutes in, Scott Twine. Well, there's a free kick on the left hand side. Hayden Roberts takes it short, and Scott Twine. So we're attacking Diatio first. Then Hayden Roberts takes it short. Scott Twine has an effort, I think, inside the box, and it goes just wide. And it looked like it was a pretty good chance.
Yeah, we were expecting Twine to probably just cross it in or just have a shot, really. A little bit of a free kick routine there. Yeah, Hayden Roberts plays it back, and yeah, just wide of the near post. But yeah, interesting switching things up because they obviously thought Twine would always play that, but a bit of variety. So yeah, close chance already early doors. I thought we looked bright off the start as well. Looked like we were going to bring the game to them. Couple early chances. They had a couple shots, I think, in the first 15 maybe, but that was about it from them. But yeah, early chances and positive signs.
Honey got in the chat. Yeah, everyone put in a very good shift last night. Yeah, stick around till after we talk about the game. We'll go through our match ratings for everyone. So yeah, you can get your thoughts in on that. We go through that. So Scott Twine has an effort. Blackburn. So the first, I'd say, 20 minutes, we started the game quite well. We played a lot of energy, we moved the ball quite well, but didn't really, in my opinion, for what we were doing on the ball, didn't really create as much as possibly needed. But then, I mean, you don't need to create anything when the opposition are giving you 3 goals, wrapping up in Christmas wrapping and giving it to you. You know, it's always nice doing. You know, when we play with 12 men, the opposition centre back decides, you know what, I'm going to play for City. So ball over the top, Dominic Hyam. So this is the first goal. Dominic Hyam. My goodness me. I have seen some bad players at Ashton Gate.
I think that might be the worst.
Like that might be the worst I've ever seen. Like definitely the worst centre back.
Single player, because I mean, I looked at his rating. He's got a 3 out of 10 on.
Mind you, we've still got to play Rotherham.
That is true, but
you don't want to keep your expectations too low. Yeah, the ball goes over the top, and what is Dominic Hyam doing? If that was Zach Viner or Rob Dickey or Hayden Roberts or whatever, I would be screaming. Sells his back pass so badly. It is terrible. He gets caught in 2 minds. And Tommy Conway's good at anticipating those little passes, isn't he? He did it against West Ham. He did it. Oh, I can't remember which one was it. Naki Wells once did it against Stoke, and he's done it a few times this season where he's got in off those kind of misplaced back passes, and that won't happen in the Premier League, but that will happen in the Championship because the players are not that good. So aren't as good as the Premier League. So he will get those chances, gets in behind. It's a very good finish, to be fair to Tommy Conway. He's missed a few one-on-ones this season. So, yeah, magnificent finish.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, I felt we always have a good press, I feel. And Tommy looks always on it. Especially the keeper looked quite shaky throughout the game. But yeah, I mean, it's just gifted to him on a plate, but stays composed. It's a good finish, bottom left. And yeah, 1-0 up in the 24th minute. So still pretty early on. Good start. Like I said, we didn't have too many chances, but that kind of opened the floodgates from there. Didn't take too long after, but good to take the lead early on and just capitalize on these chances, because we always dread when we're on top in games or dominating and we don't score. I mean, if we don't score from the chances they've given us, then I'd be worried. But
it shouldn't be this league then if we don't take those chances.
But yeah.
If you've joined us, hit like on the stream if you haven't already, helps bring in more people. So that would be very kind of you. So please do hit that like button. If you're watching on Spotify, leave a 5-star review if you are. If you're watching on the audio feed, if you're listening on the audio feed, yeah, please do. Please do leave us a good rating. Second goal comes around, and what is that? Is that Tommy Conway penalty, isn't it? Yeah, Sykes. So Sykes gets in behind Callum Britton. Callum Britton, mind the way. Oh my god. If we're talking about Dom Hine being mad, like Callum Britton was terrible as well. This guy was quite good for Barnsley as well, and how he's managed to turn this bad, absolutely shocking from him. Gets spun, Mark Sykes gets in behind, and Dominic Hyam again, like good God, goes sliding in where he could have just easily stood him up. If that was a Bristol City defender, I would have gone just stand him up, just make sure he's out wide, and especially with Conway. Is it Conway? No, Sykes. Being possibly, he would have probably have to cross it on his left foot, and you'd rather him cross it on his left foot than his right foot. Just stand him up. He goes flying in, and it's just stupid, isn't it? And
It's
the referee waits like 10 seconds before he actually gives it. I thought it was like, oh, he's gonna book Sykes here for diving, but it looked like Sykes was like, go on, do something, go on. You could see his eyes. He was like, yeah, go on, give a pen. And did give a pen. I haven't seen a replay, but I'm assuming it probably was because I haven't seen complaints on Twitter.
Yeah, I'm watching it back now again. I mean, it's terrible from Ritten, and they just leave Sykes here. And I don't even think Sykes has the angle there. If Hyam just stays with him, I really don't think he has a great chance of scoring really on his left. And then if he kind of moves him towards that near post, but yeah, he just lunges in, and Sykes as well. He kind of, I think he's looking for the penalty a bit, but he manipulates it so he gets it, moves the ball away. Yeah, it's a definite foul. It takes the referee a couple seconds, but makes the right decision. And yeah, another mistake, and then obviously gives us a big chance to go 2 up. Only 8 minutes later after the first goal. So yeah, good from Sykes again, capitalizing, which was good.
Yeah, and Conway tucks the penalty away. I think he probably has 100% penalty record, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Five penalties this season, probably a couple. One? No. Didn't have a penalty last season, did he?
He has his run up, trademark run up now.
Like Harry Kane, is it?
Yeah, looks up.
It's a good finish.
It's a good finish, and I think he sent the keeper wrong basically every penalty the wrong way, basically every single penalty. So yeah, good penalty taker, and then obviously we'll get on it later. But yeah, Tommy and Naki both good penalty takers to have. I mean, we did lose the penalty shootout against Nottingham, but
didn't have Conway or Wells on the pitch at the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Conway wasn't there. I think Wells might have been.
No, maybe I think Naki put one.
Conway
away.
Definitely wasn't there.
I think Naki did put one away. Yeah, he was playing because he missed the chance earlier in extra time.
I think he might have gone off. Yeah, might have died. I can't remember. But yeah, right. So that goes 2-0. Sends Ainsley Pears the wrong way. Conway goes to his left, but Ainsley Pears goes to Conway's right.
Yeah,
it's really poor. Again, there's a defensive point of view for Blackburn. That's really, really poor. But yeah, you're not complaining as a City fan, are you? It's really nice. It's nice to have an opposition give you goals instead of giving goals to opposition. That's always nice. So you go into half time 2-0 up, but actually before that should have been 3-0. Mark Sykes 1-on-1.
What was Mark Sykes? He said it was
right. Fine. We had an argument about this. Okay. Probably about 30 odd minutes, 30-ish minutes. I was convinced it was Conway. It was not. It was Mark Sykes. Fine.
You said 100%. You said 100%.
Fine. Okay.
So yeah.
Was it Conway?
I haven't actually.
Was it Conway? Was it Conway? I think Conway missed. I think Conway might have missed another chance. Might have been a different one. Yeah. Twine plays a good ball in, and let's say it was Sykes, and Sykes. It's a good save. To be fair to the keeper. Does it go wide? I can't remember. This is a mess.
I think it goes wide. I think it looks like he's kind of mistimed it and goes wide, but it's kind of wide. One.
Yeah, ultimately doesn't matter. Thankfully, going to halftime 2-0 up. And thoughts at that point is this is probably the easiest half we've had in a while.
Yeah, definitely. And yeah, moving into that second half, we want to just hold the game off. Don't repeat a Stoke at home or anything like that when we're dominating and we know we can easily beat this team. And then, well, as we were waiting for their second half to start, I mean, we spotted, what was it, 4 or 5 in the end? for the substitutes. It was four.
Oh, for Blackburn,
Yeah.
4 substitutions. They made a quadruple change. I'll
A
name
quad
them if you actually.
change at half time. Yeah.
So Andrew Moran comes on. So Dylan Markande goes on for Thailand. Tyree Stolen goes off. Carl McFadzean comes on. Ben Crescene comes on for Scott Wharton. And who's the other one? You talk whilst I look it up.
Well, yeah, we saw them warming up already. So yeah, obviously Eustace wasn't happy. I mean, no one would be if you were in
Buckley.
charge or supporter.
Buckley comes on.
Yeah, and
Rankin Costello.
we didn't make any changes at halftime. Actually, we left it till the 70th minute. But so it was either going to kind of go two ways. It was either going to work, and then maybe we'd have to be a bit shaky. But nothing really happened.
Well, I think it might have disrupted theirs because it wasn't like they played terribly and we battered them, and that's why they were 2-0 down. They just gave us 2 goals, so it wasn't like, apart from the goals, and obviously the goals are massive, but apart from that, it wasn't really like we battered them. It was quite an even game. Like I'd
I
say
know what you mean.
Blackburn, it wasn't like they were an absolutely terrible side. They just gave us the goals. Individual mistakes just gave us the goals, and that again,
because you look
I'm
at
not.
the possession as well. Well, I mean, we had less possession in the end, 10%. As we always do. When
Because they kept kind of passing it around,
yeah,
like their own third, and they didn't do
tried to play
anything
out
with
back,
it.
yeah. No, yeah, I agree with you. I think like outside of the goals, it's not like, I don't know, we were like clearly the dominating team, but
I
yeah,
think we
like
were
you
the
said,
better side, but not by that much.
yeah. But at the end of the day, the goals are the ones that matter. But yeah, they really had no threat in terms of in front of goal. They had 4 shots on target. Can't remember all 4 actually. A couple just, it was easy for Max just to handle, and he really didn't have anything to do to get his another clean sheet for the tally. But yeah, first kind of 20 minutes of that second half was kind of just nothing really happening, really. Just both sides just passing it around a little bit. We didn't really look to go forward. Obviously, we hadn't made any substitutions at that point. We were kind of happy, really, because we're 2-0 up. And we were okay. I thought Manning would make a substitution earlier on, but waited till the 71st minute for a triple change.
Yeah, and that triple change comes, and as you said, 70th minute. Anis Mehmeti comes off for Scott Twine. Harry Cornick comes on for Mark Sykes, and Naki Wells comes on for Tommy Conway. It didn't really look like we were going to score, to be honest, with the players that started the game on the pitch at that point. So, to be fair, at 2-0, you're kind of comfortable. But if Blackburn get a goal and they have the quality, Gallagher, Smodic, Dolan, no, not Dolan at that point, but Moran, Buckley, they have quality. Markande as well. So they have the quality. So at 2-0, it's not comfortable. It's a comfortable game, but it's not a comfortable scoreline. So you needed that kind of extra assurance. And then the substitutions obviously help that. And we go and get the third minute after Anis Mehmeti comes on. It's Callum Britton who gets robbed, isn't it? And then Callum Britton or Dom Hyam? Callum Britton gets robbed, and then Dom Hyam has the ball within his grasp. Yeah. Dom Hyam, poor lad.
I'm pushing it back again, and it's just
he just slips over, falls over. He tries to buy the foul, doesn't get it. Mehmeti gets the ball, finishes it in the far corner, and 3-0 with 17 minutes to go. That's the game. And again, they hit the self-destruct button, Blackburn.
It was terrible from them. I think it's it's just a ball played from Pring and a little bit of an overlapping run, and then he looks like he has all in control. I don't think Anis was going to get there, and then kind of lets him get in front of him, slips. Anis stays composed, brings it out a little bit wider, and then on his right foot finds the bottom corner. Yeah, good goal. It's kind of a trademark Anis kind of type of goal that. And 3-0. Now we can safely say we've won the game, I think, from then. It was a well goal. Again, just a mistake from Blackburn, but I thought the triple substitutions were just incredible. Again, recently the decision making to bring on certain players the right timing. The game was starting to slow down. He wanted to kind of push on and create another couple chances. And then, yeah, like you said, 2 minutes after he's come on, first few touches and 3-0. So yeah, great impact.
5 minutes after that, ball on the right hand side for City. Ball goes into the box. Oh my god! At first, from a reaction in the ground, I thought, oh, Zach Reiner's handball that. That's why he pulled. That's why he's stopped the game. Carl McFadden's literally just slapped the ball away. I don't know what he's doing. He's
I
what,
don't know how he
30?
can complain as well.
He's
It's the
like
most blatant
37.
goal.
He's like 37. He's got all the experience in the world. He's played for Coventry for ages and goes and does that. I know the game was done for Blackburn anyway, so it didn't really matter in the end. They wouldn't have got a result, but still, it's shocking from McFadden. Viner's put him under a little pressure, a bit of pressure, and yeah, it's not good. Literally slaps the ball away like that with the left arm. Really poor. And no Tommy Conway on the pitch, so penalty taking duties goes over to Naki Wells.
Yeah, and he's had a good penalty record as well. Last time he's missed one is that Norwich Panenka attempt, I think, from a few years back. But otherwise, he's been solid penalty taker. Obviously, had the couple last year, and our second penalty in a game. I mean, that hasn't happened in God knows how many years, but
Ever.
yeah,
Ever.
yeah. But yeah, really, really daft. I mean, he's just not concentrating at all. He just lets his arm lift into the air, blatant handball, penalty, and yeah, he kind of just puts it straight down the middle. Keeper dives to Naki's left, and yeah, 4-0. Naki gets on the score sheet after coming on as well. And yeah, Conway was probably a bit, could have got a hat trick there, but sure he was happy for Naki as well. And or when we'll get onto a second, that was his 100th as well. Or the
Indeed, it
championship.
was. It was his 100th. Was that his 100th, or was the goal after that his 100th?
I think the goal after the final goal.
Okay, the final goal. Well, so those two goals, the fourth and the third. I'm not used to us scoring this many goals. The third and the fourth goal comes in a space of 5 minutes, and then there's a bit of a lull period. Blackburn make a couple of subs. I think
we make a couple of subs as well.
Yeah. So for Blackburn, Jake Garrett comes on for Sondre Tronstad at 4-0 down in the 81st minute. 83rd minute, Andy King comes on for Joe Williams. And at that point, I remember telling you, Andy King's been waiting for ages because there's been about there was about 3 or 4 corners for Blackburn occurring at the same time, and Manning turned around to King and just started laughing. He was due to come on a little bit earlier than that. Jamie Knight-LaBelle comes on for Ross McCrory. Knight-LaBelle obviously came on away at Forest, didn't he? But we had a bit of an injury crisis, so yeah, Knight-LaBelle comes on right wing back, in the right wing back position. I thought he did quite well, to be honest. Did all right, Canadian. So that happens on 85. 6 minutes of added time in the 6th minute of stoppage time. Hayden Roberts, oh my god! The ball goes over the top. It looks for all the money in the world that the ball's just going to go over to Hayden Roberts. It's going to make a mistake, but no. You know what Hayden Roberts does? Turns, pivots on the spot, takes touch with the toe, flicks over Sam Gallagher's head, and pings the most stupendous ball across to Naki Wells. And Naki Wells lays it off to Cornick. Naki Wells then makes a back post run. Cornick across the face of goal. It's a good ball as well, because if he just hits that straight, it's going to be intercepted by the defender. So it's good, like kind of curve ball as well. And yeah, Wells is there to tap over. It's a very easy finish, but it's got to be there. And Wells is Wells there again.
It was
5-0.
5-0. Cherry on the cake. I was hoping for a Cornick goal to finish it off, but yeah, assist from the substitute, goal from substitute to make it a brace for Naki in his 100th championship goal. But yeah, it was brilliant composure from Hayden Roberts. He also did a nice little spin in the box earlier on. And yeah, it's a ping over pass. Naki does brilliantly to chest it down, control the ball, lay it off to Cornick, who I think at first, when Cornick got the ball, we just wanted him to absolutely shoot it. But say some closing, like you said, it's a good ball. Naki makes the run behind the defender and finished it off in the last play of the game. That was to make it 5 goals. And yeah, just brilliant. Happy for Naki, and I thought he did very well when he came on. And what a way to wrap up the game, the last minute.
Indeed, it was a brilliant performance, and again, a brilliant way to end the game as well. So the goals came from Conway with a brace, Wells with a brace, and see, this is the bad thing. I can't even remember who scored our fifth. Well, the other player who scored. So Conway got the first two,
and then Anis
Mametti. There you go. Can't remember. That's how many goals we scored. Free scoring Liam Manning system. That's just how good we are, man. Right. That was the game. That wrapped up the game. What were your thoughts overarching the game? Because I felt it was a bit of a weird one. It didn't feel like a 5-0 game. It felt like they gave us 5 big chances and we took them.
Yeah, I was saying earlier, I think only that last goal was really from our good doing. Just a brilliant touch, a layoff, and a well-worked goal. But the other 4 were 2 penalties. 1 penalty came from a mistake. Conway's first was a mistake, and then Anis's as well from a mistake. So yeah, 4 goals really gifted to us. But still, we capitalized. We're just fortunate that Blackburn really weren't on their game last night. But we played well, I thought, defensively, structured, passed the ball around well. Yeah, it was a brilliant game. When you win 5-0 and keep a clean sheet, can't complain. And yeah, I think it just went well for us. We managed to, well, I would say break them down, but they really just opened the door for us on most occasions. But yeah, I think the manning out people are starting to change their minds more and more.
I'd like to see their faces crop up again.
Exactly. But yeah, that puts us on some pretty good form now. I mean, like we said, 4 clean sheets in a row, 5 and 6, 5 undefeated in 6, and 4 in a row now. 3 wins in the last 4. It is.
Should we move on to the player ratings then?
Yeah.
Let's go on. Right. So very quickly, if you're in the chat, let us know your player ratings as well. So starting in goal, Max O'Leary. Easiest game of his life.
Yeah. Yeah.
6.
He really didn't have a lot to do. That's the thing, because you can't, like, even though he's done nothing wrong, he didn't have to do anything. He did do a couple of moments where we should be playing out the back, and then he just kind of pushed it forward a couple. Like one time, I remember a bit bad distribution, but yeah, to be honest, just kind of what we expected. Didn't have much to do, so 6 as well. Yeah.
Right. So Max 6. Ross McCrory. Terrible Scottish accent.
McCrory.
I've got 7. I thought he was quite good.
Yeah, I thought he was a presence down the road. I won't go 7.5.
Yeah, Honeygun has gone 6 for Max as well. You went 7, did you, for McCrory?
7.5, I'll say.
7.5, sorry. George Tanner, the right centre back on the back 3. McCrory 8. George Tanner, I've gone 7. Actually, no, that's harsh. 7.5. I thought he made some really good challenges. Thinking about it now.
Yeah, I'll go 7.5 as well. I thought, again, he's been really solid recently, and yeah, held his own well. Looked pretty solid. So yeah, 7.5.
Zach Viner, I've gone 7. I thought a couple of moments where you're gonna go, but apart from that, I thought it was generally very good. 7 for Tanner. That's fair. Yeah, I've gone 7 for Zach.
I'll go 7 as well. I think there was a moment where he nearly kind of messed up, got into a couple pressured situations. Yes, we got out of them, but we didn't have to be put in that situation at first. But still, decent performance. Obviously, a clean sheet. So yeah.
Hayden Roberts was excellent last night. Excellent. I know I said on the match reaction, I went, Conway man of the match. No. Hayden Roberts was man of the match. For me, 8.5 for Hayden Roberts. I thought he was excellent.
Yeah, I'll go 8. I thought he was really good as well. Composed, he looked confident, and I mean, a few months ago we were thinking, oh, was Hayden Roberts a right signing? Really, he's not really been fitting in, but he's come in now. He's playing a lot more minutes. He's in his preferred position. Looked composed, got an attacking threat, played that brilliant ball as well to Naki, and yeah, he been looking like a better and better player. So yeah, good performance. I'll go 8.
Yeah, Honeygon's gone for Hayden Roberts 9. Best game he's had in the City shirt. I can't disagree with that. I think Oxford at home, up against the Liam Manning side was probably good, but yeah, I can't particularly disagree with that. Really good, I thought. Roberts Campring. I've gone 7. I thought he was okay. Didn't do too much wrong.
Yeah, I'll go 7 as well. He was, yeah, he looked pretty good. But yeah, more structured, solid performance.
7 did you go?
Yeah.
Right. Joe Williams, I thought was excellent in midfield. I've gone 8.
Yeah, I've gone 8 as well. He was on for the majority of the game as well, up until the 83rd minute. Thought the midfield in general looked really good, getting into challenges. And yeah, really solid.
So you went 8 for Williams. Pring 6. Yeah. Was that? No. I didn't really think Pringy was too involved. So had a very solid game. Didn't do anything wrong. Don't think he let Mark Hande past him for one moment in the first half. So did nothing wrong. Jason Knight, 7.5.
I'm gonna go 8. Yeah, I'll go 8. Pushing an 8.5. He does. It's another solid Jason Knight game, and he and sometimes it goes unnoticed, but again, his aerial presence, even though he's one of the shortest players, was great running around. He looked great, and him and Joe had a really good game together. So yeah, I'll go 8. Jason.
8 for Knight. Mark Sykes, I went 7. 7 for Knight and 7 for Williams. I went 7 for Mark Sykes. Think had a couple of decent moments, but it's a weird one because your attacking players in a 5-0 victory should all be like 8s and 9s and 10s, but
Yeah,
bit of a weird one.
Yeah, I'll go 7 as well. Got the penalty for us, which was
Yeah.
obviously good and did well there. But yeah, solid performance.
Scott Twine, no bias, but 10 of you. Honeygon's gone for 6 for Mark Sykes. Did well to get the pen. Yeah, obviously that's got to be a factor. Get that second goal. It's obviously massive in the game. Twine, I went 7.5. I thought he was lively first 30 minutes. And I have to be honest, kind of disappeared after that a little bit. Didn't really feel like he was too involved in the game. Had one, I think he won a couple of fouls, if I'm not wrong. 1-1, I think, definitely. So yeah, little bit off it. I thought he was really good, but he probably should have done a little bit better. Played the good ball through for Sykes, which he should have scored as well, Sykes. That chance we were arguing about, you should have scored that, and Twine played the ball over the top for that one. I've got 7.5.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 8. I thought he was really bright, and it's gonna be crucial if we can somehow keep him. But yeah, he's just dangerous on the ball, creating outlets.
On the contract.
Yeah.
What's that meme? What's that meme? Oh, I can't remember that meme. Never mind. It's a GIF. It's a very good one. It's a sign the contract. Something. Scott Twine, you went
8.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. Yeah, it'll be very interesting to see what Burnley do with Twine. Whether they sign someone in that attacking position, because they've already started their recruitment, presumably for the Championship. I think they already have. They signed someone from They signed someone from the Netherlands, from PSV right back. So Twine 7 for me. Yeah, that's fair. I think just a little bit off it at times. Tommy Conway. Tommy Conway. I went 8.5. Look, when you score 2 goals, you're minimum getting an 8, and I thought he did a little bit more than that as well. Did some really good pressing. Anticipation for that first goal's good as well. So yeah, 8.5 for Tommy.
I'll go 8.5 as well. I think Anticipation well, like you said, he's really good at pressing. He's a very good pressing striker, and also with Sykes and Twine up there, we have a good system there when we press. And yeah, one penalty, one good finish. I'd say 8.5.
An 8 for Conway. Yeah, fair. Anis Mehmeti, considering he had 20 minutes scoring a goal, I went 8 for Anis.
I'll go 7.5. I think he was bright, but I didn't notice him too much other than the goal, and I'd expect him to finish it.
Did well
Normally,
to win the ball back.
yeah,
Then,
he
from
did very
behind.
well to get in front of him. There was a mistake, but he did well, and
Also he had a little moment right after the goal where he
he did. He made a good run.
if the cross comes off, it's a goal and assist really for him.
Mm.
But obviously that's not the case. Yeah, okay, fair, that's fair. Harry Cornick. Oh, I love that man. 7.5. Got an assist.
I'm gonna go the next coming of. We were talking about Eliasson yesterday as well.
We were talking about Eliasson. That's true.
Because they showed
he
a
came
clip
up on the
of,
on the big screen, didn't he? Yeah.
one of the old games. Oh, he was a player. But Cornick, I'll go also 7.5. He's a brilliant impact sub. He's got the record of most championship substitution appearances, and he's come on again and got himself an assist. So yeah, he did really well in that attack. So
No, you mean this season, not of all time, but this season you do.
yeah, this season, yeah, not all the time, yeah.
Naki Wells, obviously 2 goals. 8 I've gone for.
Yeah, talking about Naki Wells, obviously, everyone knows I find him criminally underrated. I thought he was brilliant yesterday. Look, he's come on. He's finished off a penalty in the goal. His goal as well at the end there. It's a brilliant, just touch on his chest, lean down, plays it off to Cornick. He's brilliant making those runs behind the back line. And yes, it's a tap in, but he's gotten there, and it's a good goal. I'll go 8 as well. I can't go crazy high, but he's come off the bench and he's go 8.5. Actually, I don't care. I love Naki. He's got 100 goals as well.
I'm going to disregard Andy King and Jamie Knight-Labelle because they had 7 minutes and 13 minutes and 11 minutes. So it's unfair for me to unfair for us to judge him. 8 for Naki Wells. Great achievement. 100 goals in the championship. Absolutely, yeah. Congrats to Naki for getting that. Liam Manning. Got the substitution spot.
I'll go 8. It was a brilliant game. We won 5-0. I mean, it doesn't get better than that, but I feel like it was a big part of it was because of Blackburn's quality that led us to it. But we capitalized, and the substitutions were spot on again, and the formation worked out, and the way we played was it was good and impressive. So yeah, I'll go 8 for Manning.
I've got 8.5. I think he got his substitutions bang on, and starting 11 was bang on as well. Bringing in Williams, McCrory, I thought was good. So yeah, I thought he did. Thought the approach to the game and the in-game substitutions were really good and worked a treat. Yeah, Honey Gunn's got an 8 for Liam Manning as well. If you're watching this after the fact, do let us know your score player ratings for everyone, the substitutions, and Liam Manning. And if you want to give a player ratings to Damien Knight-Labelle and Andy King, feel free to as well. Right, that is it for the player ratings. We've covered everyone. It's time for the quiz. Right, do you want to ask first, or do you want me to ask first? Your choice.
I will ask first today.
Right,
so if you go full screen, so people in the live comment sections can answer the question as well if you want to. So on the topic.
Oh, hello. Wait a sec. I can just do hide chat when you go full screen. That's helpful. There you go.
No. On the topic of big wins, obviously haven't had too many wins by this margin, but we've scored 5 goals. Can you name me the score line and the opponent for our last 3 matches where we've scored 5 goals, excluding to last night.
So is it a point for each game?
I'll give you a point if you get all the opponents and an extra point if you get all the scorelines. You have to go there.
Crying out loud. Right, so it's 5-0 against Hull in.
And this is all competitions.
Oh right, yeah, fine. Oxford at home.
Why did I even say that? Why did I even say
Oxford
that?
at home this season.
I shouldn't even say that.
Hull before that.
And what was the Oxford score?
5-1.
Okay.
Hull.
Competitions. I made it way too obvious.
Hull, wasn't it? Hull? Yeah.
Yeah. Hull was the 5-0.
Hull 5-0, and that was at Ashton Gate, and that was a good day.
Yeah.
Was it 5-5 between Huss and Hull? Was that the time before that? Oh. No, because we've definitely scored 5. Was it Huddersfield at home? 5-2?
You got it. Bang on. Damn
Was it?
Yeah,
Get
it was.
in.
It was back in 2019.
Come on.
See, impressive, to be fair. I wouldn't say that's an easy question as well. I mean, when I said all competitions, I gave it, but Huddersfield, yeah, it's pulled out the bags.
Just what I do. It's just what I do. Right, so that's 2 points for me, isn't it? By your logic. Lovely. I'll take that. To be fair, I'm not really counting, so I'll count properly next season. It's just a bit of a trial period for now. Right. I think I did this. I think I did the same question like a couple of weeks ago, but it's a similar question. Obviously, the last time we scored 5 goals in the league was against Hull in that 5-0 victory.
Mm-hmm.
Can you name me the goal scorers on the day?
Okay. I think it was a WSM masterclass on that day. That is what I know for sure. And I'm pretty sure only out of them 3, do I have to say how many if there was a double or there was a brace? Or just who scored?
Who scored?
I'm pretty sure all of them bagged one. I'm pretty sure they all assisted each other. It was just a goal frenzy between the front 3 on that day. Martin definitely scored.
Is that a can I lock that
Yeah,
in?
Martin, I'm looking that in. I'm pretty sure.
Martin definitely scored.
Okay. I'm gonna go with my gut because I don't know if anyone else actually scored. I reckon no, it could have been one more because someone got a double. So does that mean two of them got braces and then one? Yeah, I reckon so. I reckon Semenyo got a brace and Martin got a brace and Vyman got one or something like that. So I'm gonna go WSM, Vyman, Semenyo, Martin.
You're right. That was Vyman, Semenyo, Martin.
Who got the double? Who got?
I can't remember. So Martin got a double. Semenyo, Vyman got a double, maybe. Yeah, I think Vyman got a double. And Semenyo got a goal and then a couple of assists as well, maybe.
At 1 point.
2 points. I'll give you 2 points. It was a bit more straightforward than my question, to be fair. So
it was double from Vyman and Martin, and then Semenyo with 1, and the assist.
And how many assists did Semenyo get? Like 5, 15?
He got 2. He got 2 assists. 2 assists, 1 goal. No, I think everyone got 3 goal contributions.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Fine. I thought you'd be a little bit tricked by that. I thought you'd have gone someone like Matty James or like Cam Pring or George Tanner, something like that. Who would have been playing for us at that time? Like Tim Closer, something like that.
Just Closer, what a signing!
Just someone like that. Just chucked on him. But yeah, you're right. 3 goal scorers: Vyman, Semenyo, and Martin. Right. We'll preview the Huddersfield game then, just quickly. Huddersfield, they capitulated at Deepdale. They lost 4-1. So this should be a comfortable 6-0 Bristol City win. So we're going to lose 1-0. So that is the preview. Thank you very much for watching. Yeah, but this has just got City 1-0 loss written all over it there, doesn't it?
But I feel like so did the Blackburn
No, it didn't, because can I just explain my reasoning why I said that? I said that because Huddersfield are definitely going to sit in. 100% they're going to sit in. Blackburn sat in a little bit, but they tried to play the ball at the back. That's why they made so many mistakes. That's why they gave us the 5 goals. Huddersfield are not going to do that. They're just going to give it to Delano Bergs or Sorba Thomas or Josh Koroma or Radlovic or Healy on. Then they're going to attack that way. There's going to be direct. Blackburn weren't. They gave us the opportunity to make the pressing, the commit the pressing, and make those mistakes that way. Huddersfield are not going to do that.
Yeah. No, I see what you mean.
Scrap.
They're in poor form as well. 1 win in 8. They're obviously in a relegation battle, just like Blackburn are now in after that loss last night. They are just on goal difference above Sheffield Wednesday. And they sit, in 21st place. Look, on paper, we should definitely be winning this. We're on really good form. We've kept a lot of clean sheets. We should be doing well here. And they've not been great at all, to be honest. Recently, they got a win against Millwall, but that's about it. And we're back at home as well. And after that, the atmosphere will probably pick up a little bit. It's a Saturday. On paper, just in terms of everything, I mean, that's the thing. If this wasn't Bristol City, you'd 100% back a win. But we know we struggle to break down sides, so it could be a bit of an iffy game, and could be a low scoring, definitely, because we've obviously got a brilliant defense as well.
I'll take a 1-0.
I could see something like that happening. In terms of lineup, I think I don't know.
James has to come back in now.
I reckon, Matty James didn't even play at all yesterday.
Probably saving him for this one, probably.
Yeah, probably Matty James coming back in.
I think for James, sorry to interrupt. I think for James, once it went 3-0, I think he was probably going to come on at that period of the game. But once it went 3-0, it was like there's no point. Just keep on Williams and give him a full 90, and Knight as well. He's obviously Knight. He's not going to run out of energy anytime soon unless he breaks down. So I think James was probably going to play, but I think considering the fact that it's 3-0, he probably didn't need to risk him. So I'd expect Matty James to come back in for Joe Williams, presumably. Maybe Anis Mehmeti starts as well.
I'd say we keep the back 5. If Dickey, I don't know what's exactly happening.
He's not. He might be fit. He might be fit, is what I'm hearing. But I don't know how you can. Stupid one, because who are you going to drop? You can't drop Hayden Roberts after that. You can't drop Zach Viner because it's Zach Viner, and you can't drop George Tanner because he was. I thought. You might drop Tanner. But I don't think you could. I don't think you could. Either you go for back 4 and drop 3.
Huddersfield is one of those games where it's kind of like we need a Dickey header in there. One of those 1-0s.
I just want a goal. I don't care if it's from a Dickey header. So no, but to be fair, they will probably be good from set pieces.
Yeah, exactly. So if Dickey's ready, I think he might come. He'll probably come back in. If not, we'll stick with the same back 5. Probably put Matty James in, Jason Knight, and I'd probably put Anis instead of Sykes, and then Tommy would probably stay up front.
I would, yeah.
And obviously Twine as well. In the few games we have him, well, cross our fingers. But
let's hope not. Let's hope for a lot longer time than that. So Huddersfield have won 1 game in their last 8. The last time they won was that 1-0 win over Millwall, and the last time before that was Andre Breitenreiter. This should be the quiz next week, right? How do you pronounce Huddersfield manager's name? Andre Breitenreiter. That's his name. German fella. Managed Schalke, I think, like a long time ago. Win before the Millwall one. The last win for Town was that win against Watford in Andre Breitenreiter's first game in charge of Huddersfield. And they drew to Leeds after that as well with 10 men, so that was impressive. But recently they've been in dodgy form. They capitulated, as I said, at Preston. They need a result. Where it's, I think, if you look at this from a Huddersfield perspective, they're going away to a side, Bristol City, nothing to play for. They probably target this game as like a possible, kind of, we could win this, and they're in a relegation battle. So maybe they look at this game with a bit more. I don't know. They're obviously a lot more to play for than us, but they're targeting this game in particular. Going, we could get something. They could be a little bit on the beachy kind of thing.
Yeah, it's funny now. The second we really know we have nothing to play for, and now we're on some brilliant run, and we start really getting results. But yeah, I think it'll be an interesting game. I still back us to get 3 points though, but it wouldn't surprise me if it's a draw. To be honest, but I'd hope to see us gain at least a result. But yeah, if we play out like we did, I mean, that's the thing. It'd be a tight game, but if we keep defensively structured, just we need an opening, and then it could really open up for us. Prediction.
Just quickly before you give your prediction, we've got 4 games left: Huddersfield, Norwich, Rotherham, and Stoke. Stoke and Norwich away from home. How many points are we getting from that? Just very quickly. Don't explain. Just say.
4, 7, 8. How much I want? I want 9. I reckon. Well, obviously I want 12, but Norwich will be hard. But I'd say I want maybe at least 7, but probably 9 wins against everyone but Norwich. But how much I think we'll get? I'll say 7.
Yeah, I agree. I'll go 7. Okay, prediction for Huddersfield then.
I think this will be the one of our draws, and I'm gonna go 1-1. It breaks our clean sheet record, but it'll be a iffy game, and they'll get a scrappy goal. So I'll go 1-1. So I want to go for one. I don't know. I'm going for my gut, but I think we definitely have we definitely have the quality to really push on and win this game. But
if you're watching this live, let us know your score predictions in the live chat. If you're watching this after the fact, in the comment section, you know the drill. I'm going to go for our clean sheet record to continue. 2-0.
Okay. I like that.
Tempted by 1-0. I'll go 2-0. Oh, why not?
I think Norwich will be a good game as well.
Yeah, Norwich, there's the clean sheet record gone. They've got Josh Sargent, Ashley Barnes, Borja Sainz, Gabriel Sara, Marcelino Nunes. Yeah, that's the clean sheet record gone. But yeah, Huddersfield, I'll go for it to continue. Just let me have a little bit more of a have a bit more buzz going to Norwich and Carrow Road.
But yeah, that moves us up to the 4th best defense in the league as well. So
we already are 4th best in the league.
I think maybe in the last cup game, but definitely these 4 have kept us there. I want to see how many clean sheets now we have in total. 12. 12. That's amazing.
That's good. That's good.
Pretty solid.
Yeah, so I'll go 2-0. Honeygun's gone 2-0 as well. Hope we can back it up after last night's good win. Absolutely. Just about building some consistency, but gaining some momentum going into the back end of this season. I think that's it. Thank you very much for tuning in to this episode of the 1894 podcast. If you have enjoyed it, if you're watching on YouTube after the event, hit like if you haven't already. Subscribe to the 1894 podcast. Hit that red button, and every time we do go live, upload a video, you can be notified by hitting that notification bell after you subscribe, which will be massively helpful as well. Hit like, helps more people attract to watch this podcast, and if you have enjoyed it, leave a comment and whatnot. If you're watching on Spotify on the audio feed, leave a 5-star rating, massively helpful as well. Matisse, do you want to say final words before Manning's massacre of Huddersfield? That's biting me on the backside.
I've got no Alex Scott or Semenyo chat.
God.
I mean, hopefully, Albania's in the Euros as well, so maybe we see. The call-ups hasn't happened yet, but potentially we could see up to 2 players of Anis and Tommy Conway. 2 goals for him.
I don't think Conway's going.
There's a slim chance. We can only hope. But now getting into the last few games of the season, push on. Hopefully some more good performances. But yeah, thank you for listening, watching, and all that good stuff. Subscribe, follow us on our socials and Annie's YouTube, all that. And yeah, we'll see you after Huddersfield.
We will see you after Huddersfield. Indeed. Check out Matchday vlog for that one as well.